So I want to talk to you about what the word aqueous actually means. What does it mean when something dissolves? Okay, so what does aqueous mean? In other words, where'd the salt go? When we put salt in water and it disappears. We know it's still there. We now say we have a solution. Okay, but what does that mean? On an atomic level, on a molecular level, what does that mean? Well, I just want to give you an idea. A couple of key words that you should know and should have down in your notes. Soluble means it dissolves, means that it breaks apart when surrounded by water. And salt, what I mean by salt here is not just the salt that you put on your French fries. I'm talking about any compound, any ionic compound that has a metal and a nonmetal. Remember, the metals become positive ions or cations, and the nonmetals become negatives or anions. So what I've tried to show here is a little picture. If this is water with its oxygen and its two hydrogens, and I could draw it the other way and look like a Mickey Mouse symbol, but this is not Mickey Mouse. And if I have lithium and chlorine, all right, so lithium is the brown dots, the chlorine is the green dots. Notice the chlorine's bigger. When a water molecule, or when a bunch of water molecules meet lithium chloride, and lithium chloride as an ionic solid would form a regular crystal, a bunch of positive lithiums and negative chlorines all surrounding each other. When I take this and I drop it into a whole bucket full of that, this is what happens. The water actually pulls apart the lithiums and the chlorines. Why? Because one end of a water molecule is negative. The oxygen likes water. The oxygen likes is the negative part of water. And the hydrogen is the positive end of a water molecule. They don't share equally, even though they're a molecule. And so we say it's polar, a positive end and a negative end. And so the water molecules stick to the positive lithiums and the negative chlorines and surround them and pull them apart. So now we don't have a crystal anymore. We have a bunch of little ions all spread about. And that's what it means when something dissolves or something is aqueous. And keep that in mind whenever we talk about aqueous solutions and we talk about solubility.